In this video, we'll be discussing a solution to the LeetCode problem 1376, time needed to inform all employees. Problem statement. Given the number of employees n, the ID of the head employee head ID, and two arrays manager and inform time, where manager I is the direct manager of the ith employee and inform time I is the time taken by the ith employee to inform all of their direct subordinates. Calculate the total time needed to inform all employees. Solution overview. Our solution will use a recursive approach to traverse the hierarchy of the employees and calculate the time taken by each manager to inform all their subordinates, including the current employee. The hierarchy is represented using the manager array, with each manager being stored at the same index in the manager array as their employee ID. The inform time array stores the time taken by each manager to inform their subordinates. The find root method will be used to calculate the time taken by the manager to inform all their subordinates, including the current employee. The num of minutes method will use the find root method to calculate the inform time for each employee and return the maximum of these times as the final result. Code explanation. The num of minutes method takes n, head ID, manager, and inform time as input and returns the total time needed to inform all employees. This declares and initializes a variable max time to 0, which will store the maximum time needed to inform all employees. This starts a for loop that iterates through the employees. This updates the value of max time to the maximum between its current value and the time taken by the current employee's manager to inform them and all their subordinates, which is found by calling the find root method. The find root method takes manager, inform time, and employee as input and returns the time taken by the manager to inform all their subordinates, including the current employee. The solution optimizes its calculation by setting the manager of an employee to -1 after their inform time has been calculated, avoiding redundant calculations. This checks if the current employee has a manager, represented by a value other than -1. If the current employee has a manager, this line updates their inform time to the time taken by their manager to inform all their subordinates plus the time taken by their manager to inform the current employee. This sets the current employee's manager to -1 to indicate that their inform time has already been calculated. Time complexity. The time complexity is big O of n because each employee is processed only once by the find root method, and each employee contributes to the processing time only once. The find root method takes constant time big O of 1 to process each employee, so the overall time complexity is big O of n. Space complexity. The space complexity is big O of 1 because the solution uses only a constant amount of additional space to store the result, regardless of the size of the input. The recursive call stack uses a constant amount of additional space for each employee processed, so the overall space complexity is big O of 1. In this video, we discussed a solution to the LeetCode problem 1376, time needed to inform all employees. We explained the overall idea behind the solution, how the code works, and the time and space complexity of the solution. Thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful. You can find the full code in the video description. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more programming content.